Hello everybody and welcome back to another video of me analyzing Hershey Park things for absolutely no reason at all. I wasn't going to make a video on this, but why not? So today I'll be talking about Twizzlers Twisted Gravity. So I usually open these with saying how bad the name is. This name is fine, I don't mind it. There's some good alliteration between Twizzlers and Twisted. Twisted Gravity is a decent subtitle. This logo is pretty alright. It's fine. I have nothing against it, unlike a few other Hershey Park names I can think of. Cough Cough, Wildcat's Revenge, mixed flavored by Jolly Rancher, and Candemonium. But that's besides the point. That doesn't really have anything to do with my opinion on the ride. So, if you're unaware, this type of ride is called an SNS Scream and Swing, made by SNS. These are pretty fun, fairly high capacity flat rides, which, let me just say, is exactly what Hershey Park needs right now. The capacity for this ride, according to SNS themselves, is about 890 to 1100 people an hour, which is pretty solid. And Hershey Park does have the 40 passenger model of ride. You can just see in the video that there's 10 in each row. And there's a total of 4 rows on the ride, 2 here, 2 here. And yeah, so on to analyzing the video. Ooh, fun. And by fun, I mean there's not much to see here. It's just a fun ride that they put on top of a hill. This isn't the most deep analysis of all time. Okay, so there's nothing in the video. Okay, this is the best shot of the plaza area that this ride's gonna have. So one thing I think is interesting is that it's gonna enter near the bottom, by not really by anything right now, but across the bridge from Comet and by the teacups and all that, which is an interesting place, but there's not any rides in that area, so I think that's actually a good idea that they put it there. And then the queue is going to be down here, it's going to go up, you're going to enter the ride, and you're going to exit over here by the Overlook Food Court and go down the stairs. Quick tangent time. The Overlook Food Court is, changed in this picture. There's, more tables, there's a new logo and stuff. Up until now, one second, it just kind of looked like this. There's a fence where the amphitheater is, which is, of course, now where the new ride's gonna be. And then, it was just a fence. It looked not good. So I think that doing this is definitely a good call on Hershey's part, if they're actually redoing it, and that's not just something random the animators decide to put in. Another thing I think is cool about this is the Twizzler paint coat. I'm willing to bet that these don't actually look like Twizzlers when the ride actually opens. But, it would look cool if they actually follow through on that promise. But yeah, ride looks pretty cool. Is there anything else to say about it? I'll take that as a no. Okay, yeah, that's pretty much it for the video. Let's see. So for some more specifics on where exactly this ride's going, you pull up the best website on Earth, Google Earth. And yeah, so pretty much this is where the old amphitheater was, and I think it's still there to an extent, but the entrance is going to be right along here, the exit's going to be up here, the ride itself is going to be here, the queue line's going to be here. It's not too complicated. I'll say this another quick tangent. I'm kind of sad to see the amphitheater go. I mean, it hadn't been used in 10 years, but Hershey Park really does need more live entertainment, so, but this ride is a good replacement if they were to replace something like this, anyways. So, yeah, there's one more thing I'd like to talk about before I give some closing thoughts. So, you know how this path, in the amphitheater area was used for a Dark Nights haunted attraction? You may be wondering what happened to it. Well, what if I want to go back on Creatures Uncaged, because the path was right here and that's where the amphitheater was. Well, it's just gone. They just removed it from the website. They're replacing it with this Estate of Evil, which was just sort of dropped on Facebook in April and received no fanfare at all, but that's besides the point. That haunted house area is just completely missing. It was probably easily the worst of the haunted houses, but still kind of sad to see it go. But, if I haven't made it clear, this is a good addition, in pretty much every way. Hershey Park needs more mid to thrilling level flat rides. This is that. Hershey Park needs more capacity. This is good capacity. And I think it'll add some great kinetic energy to an area of the park that already has a lot of kinetic energy. And I think this is going to be a pretty cool addition. Like I was saying, I really don't have much to say. I just sort of rambled and went on tangents for like 5 minutes. So yeah, thanks for watching. Make sure to Twizzler the subscribe button.